Let's get to the task at hand, and that is the Craigslist Freak of the Week. So we got 3 brand new ads for you. Thank you. 3 brand new ads. Lauren's going to read the ads. You guys in the chat room and on your instant feedback, you guys will name the ads, and then we'll vote on our favorite ad. Simple as that. One of these ads, one of these 3, moving on to the Freak of the Year playoffs. So, Lauren, are you ready?
Oh, yeah.
Let's get into it. Craigslist Freak of the Week and ad number 1.
New in town, man for anyone, 44 years old, Reading, England. I want to help you feel amazing. I'm a newly registered massage therapist that just moved to Reading. I soon will start an official practice, but before I do, I want to offer my services for free. I can do any massage you request, deep tissue, Swedish, plus we will finish with my version of a tantric massage. I will come to your place with my gear. I have the massage table, oils, my own custom lube that's made of different male clients, and bondage gear. This will be a massage that you'll never forget. I hope you love bruises after a serious rub down, plus a true explosion. Did I mention that you will be strapped to the table? Serious inquiries only. Only women will receive the full massage. Plus, I hate using Johnnies, so you must be clean. Please do not be menstruating. No lasses over 45.
All right. I'm assuming Johnnies are condoms. Over there in jolly old England.
A Johnny. Man, Johnny just means anything. Means a toilet, means a condom, means a
man
guy
who frequents prostitutes.
Yeah. Poor John.
Means your wiener. Skinny John.
Oh, is that another meaning?
Johnson. It's a form of John.
Huh. Oh, yeah, Johnson. Yeah, you're right. All right, so this is a newly registered massage therapist just into Reading. Giving out his services for free. I don't know if anybody would take him up on this. I guess if you're a submissive, this would be something up your alley. He'll strap you to the table. He's got his own custom lube made from different male clients.
Cool.
Gross.
What does that mean exactly?
I have no idea, Scott. Gonna rub you down. You will be strapped to the table. Do not be menstruating and do not be over 45.
Don't be old as hell.
Even though he's 44. Okay, right. Let's get some names.
Let's see. Robert England, Feely Dan, Scott Strapp, Chance the Strapper, Downton Rubby.
Love it.
Rub Low is probably the one that we're going to
Rub Low.
Stanley Touchy. That was funny. Bruce Willis.
I think Rub Low.
Rub
Low.
Honorable mention to Luba Gooding Jr.
I love
Scott Strapp is pretty good, too.
Scott Strapp's not bad.
Scott Strapp's good.
Yeah.
Speaking of Scott Stapp, a Creed song. What?
The video you sent to us the other day that we were laughing about.
No, a Creed song. I was in the car with my son yesterday. A Creed song came on. It was With Arms Wide Open.
Yeah.
And I go, you ever heard of Creed? He goes, no. He goes, it's garbage.
What?
Whoa. I go, this.
Get out of the car.
This had its time.
Yeah. Well, that was the end of Creed. With Arms Wide Open was the end.
I thought that was peak Creed.
Well, it was, but they ruined it. If they could have just stayed heavy.
Dude, With Arms Wide Open was peak Creed.
I didn't want a ballad from them.
You got it, and it was tremendous. Like it or not.
Yeah.
That show sold out. Creed is sold out.
It's one of the only amphitheater shows this summer that are completely sold out. Now, the Chili Peppers are almost sold out.
Right.
I think like the really, really, really expensive seats are left.
Yeah. Green Day, too.
Green Day, too. But
Good
Creed,
shows.
completely sold out, I believe. All right, let's get on to ad number 2. Learn coming at you.
Let's get buzzed. Man for anyone, 32 years old, Montreal. Loyal drone worker, bee, looking for my queen. I'm a beekeeper and enthusiast and looking for my own queen to worship and serve. I've been obsessed with bees since childhood and have had a farm with over 100 hives. I want to act out my ultimate fantasy and live like my insect children, man or woman, as long as you will play the role of queen. I want to go out into my hive fields and be desecrated by my queen. I will dress as a bee and would love it if you did too, but not necessary if you don't want to. After all, I serve you. I want to buzz around the fields and have you cover me in your royal jellies. We will move from hive to hive and collect honey from the combs. I will smoke the hive and show you how I collect the sweet nectar. We will fill jars, and after I will strip naked. Cover me in raw honey as I joe for you.
Oh.
The bees will now be whipped into a frenzy and swarm all around us after being smoked out of their hives, and I will be horny and ready to die for my queen. You will mount me for your breeding pleasure, and then use your stinger or symbolic toys I have created to sting me and prod me, and then devour me as the queen does to her rivals. Put me out of my misery for trying to usurp the throne as you lick the nectar from my corpse. And I will get off again and again.
This one touching you?
I mean, are you just imagining this?
Yeah, I got a great vision.
I'm imagining a guy in like a Jim Belushi,
Same.
like from SNL.
That's the exact outfit I had in my head. Or the blind Melon video.
Yeah, the bee girl.
Hang on, I got one more line. So, put me out of my misery for trying to usurp your throne as you lick the nectar from my corpse and I get off again and again. Can't wait to serve your colony with my colon, mouth, and anything else.
Man.
I mean, this is
Oh my
just a
God.
straight up role play. I mean,
Nuts, dude.
It's pretty
somebody's
crazy.
got to get Jason Statham in here.
Great,
I mean, there's some.
great names.
There's got to be.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead.
Let's
You
start. I'm just going to go down the list. Eddie Honey, Pollen Firth, Scott Buzzuto, Hyvie Weinstein, Sting, Buzz Lightyear, Buzz Aldrin, Craig Baru B, Michael B. Jordan.
Okay.
B. Harvey Oswald.
D. Harvey Oswald is good.
Because you are going to get stung, you know.
Buzz Allrim.
Buzz Allrim's good. I like
Buzz
that.
Allrim.
Buzz Allrim.
All right, let's go with that one. Buzz Allrim. Allrim.
Oh, yeah. Allrim.
I will serve your colony with my colon.
What?
ALL-RIM or
I just went Allrim, like a real
ALRIM?
name, yeah.
ALRIM. Okay. Because I officially submit these into the record.
I know you do.
After the
Yes.
show.
You're very fancy.
I am a fancy man. All right, let's go with ad number 3 coming to us from London. Learn coming at you.
American Werewolf in London. Man for woman, 41 years old, London. The title says it all. I'm a hairy man looking to bone some wet, hot UK poon while I'm here on business. And my business is getting as many birds under my belt while I have the time. I've been delaying child support payments to my bitch of an ex back across the pond and decided to drain our bank account to come over here and sow my royal seeds. She has no clue that I've skipped the country, nor do my kids. I am willing to wine, dine, fine, and swine a couple of jagged-tooth bimbos and just pay outright for sex, whatever the price. I'm a white guy who hasn't lifted a weight in 20 years, hairy everywhere but the scalp. I love being called Peter after my hero.
What?
I just want to bang some broads while I'm here and see what the fuss is about. No French girls. I'm not into class. I want some meat-loving, toad-looking woman who will come ride me into the Union Jack while I burn through this American money like the horny piece of crap I am. I am circumcised, and I don't groom well. Take a stab at it if you wish. I haven't seen my pecker since I was in high school, and it shows.
I can tell who he hates more, himself or British women.
What a catch.
Wow.
This is a hate list ad.
Oh, man.
You jagged tooth broads.
I love being called Peter after my hero.
Who's
Who?
that?
Peter
Peter
North?
Griffin?
I don't know. Oh, maybe.
Maybe.
I was thinking it was like Peter North.
I don't know.
Damn. There's a banger right out of the gate in the email. Horan Zevon.
So American Werewolf in London. So this is a guy who is a bum, by the way, an a-hole.
Yeah, not paying child support.
Not paying child support, out of the country. Willing to spend all the money he should be sending to his kids.
On some jagged tooth bimbo.
Yeah, some
Wow.
London jagged tooth bimbo. All right, Moon, names.
We've got Prince Harry, Harry Styles, Harry Potter, Big Ben, Wolfbang Halen. I thought that was pretty good.
All right, the names from the instant feedback, Rafe.
The one I gave you was my favorite one. Horan Zevon.
Horan
It's
Zevon.
very funny.
It is Werewolf in London.
Yeah.
And that pretty much nails it.
Okay.
WHORIN ZEVON. Horan Zevon. All right, there you
It's
go.
on so many levels.
Say it again. WHOR.
WHORIN, like apostrophe.
Okay.
ZEVON, as in Warren Zevon, Horan Zevon. I listened to that song "Werewolves in London" recently. Actually, that's a hell of a song, man. It's a good tune. He's got what other songs would I know of his? I know "Werewolves in London" was his most famous.
Yeah.
Skip to my lose.
I don't know.
No, he had. I think he had.
Because he's one of those musicians. People look at him as like, he's up there in the pantheon of, classic rock artists. But I don't know anything other than Werewolves of London.
Yeah, I'm looking at this list. None of these stand out to me.
Huh.
He's got a song called "My Ish Is Effed Up." Not
It's good.
censored.
You know that song?
Yeah. He's kind of eclectic and obscure. I
You
feel
know, was
like
a huge Warren Zevon fan. It was David Letterman.
Oh, really?
Had him, I think, he did his final interview when he was, riddled with cancer. It was
Wow.
when he knew he was dying. All right, here we go. There are the 3 ads. You can now vote via Twitter at RIZZ Show. So we got ad number 1, which is Rub Low.
That's right. This is the low. No, that's not the B guy. This is the guy who's going to bring your massage or his massage stuff over to your house. Deep tissue Swedish. Plus, we're going to finish with his version of a tantric massage. This is a massage you'll never forget. You're going to love the bruises, by the way.
Yeah, with the bondage gear, all that stuff. That's Rub Low. Then you heard from Buzz Allrim.
Yeah, this is the bee guy, the loyal drone worker bee looking for his queen. To cover him in all your royal jellies. You guys are going to move from hive to hive and collect honey from the combs. This one set down learn in a way I haven't seen in quite some time.
And then you just heard from Horan Zevon. All right, so got to pick one to move on. Who will be your pick for the Craigslist Freak of the Week? Learn.
Buzz Allrim. I love it. It's freaky. It's hysterical.
Okay,
What the hell?
Those are Buzz Allrim. Rafe.
Well, I'm torn this week. Horan Zevon made me laugh really hard. The first one, Rub Low, I feel like we've had a lot of these. A lot of rub down stuff. Buzz Allrim is just role play, but the degree of specificity and also being swarmed by bees takes like to another level.
This is new.
This is new. This is new. We're not playing dress up here. Also, I did keep picturing like the bee suit with the bandoliers from Saturday Night Live, and it was making me laugh really hard.
Damn.
But I think I'm going to go dark horse and say Horan Zevon.
Whoa, all right.
Because there was just a lot of hate. There's a lot of hate in that man's heart.
Self-hate.
He had no redeeming qualities.
No, just a
None.
Man, just a jerk. King Scott, who do you got?
Yeah, it's tough between the first one and Buzz, but I think I could go Buzz.
All right, Buzz Allrim for King Scott. Mooners.
Freak of the week for me is Buzz. Buzz Allrim.
Rafe, I see what you're saying over there with Horan Zevon. Just a bad dude.
Yes, zero redeemable. Nothing even cute or redeemable about that
No
guy.
redeeming qualities for Horan Zevon, but my heart tells me Buzz Allrim is the guy.
Yeah. It was almost a sweep, I'll be honest. I've been trying to pick some dark horses.
I think Buzz takes it by a lot. All right, well, it's up to you guys. If you missed reading any of the ads, make sure you download that podcast when it comes out, when it's available. Listen and vote at RIZZ Show on Twitter, and we will have the winner when we sign on tomorrow morning. It is time to crown the official Craigslist Freak of the Week. Thank you very much, and thank you all for your votes. One of these 3 ads moving on to the Freak of the Year playoffs. And here's how it all shook out. And again, thank you all for voting on our Twitter page at RIZZ Show. In third place with 5.3% of your vote, we say goodbye to ad number 1, Rub Low.
Rublo. Oh, this is the guy. He's the masseuse. He's really just doing you a good service. He's going to bring his tools over and do all sorts of stuff that you probably don't want in the end.
It's the bondage gear. It's the
Being
Strap
taped
you
to the
down.
table.
custom lube with ingredients from different male clients.
Yummy.
Which we really didn't.
We're so
Explore
desensitized
that
at
one.
this time.
That is
We're
too-
just like, whatever, dude. You have a vat
He's
of...
a newly registered massage therapist that's just moved to Reading that would like to offer his services for free.
Uh-huh.
So, Rublo, we say goodbye. All right, your runner-up. With 21.1% of your vote, we say goodbye to nominee number 3, Horan Zevon.
This guy said that his title says it all. The title was American Werewolf in London. She has no clue that I skipped the country, nor do my kids. I'm willing to wine, dine, fine, and swine a couple of jagged-tooth bimbos in England. Just pay for outright sex. This is an American...
This is an a-hole.
No child support.
Yeah, looking to spend all of his money not on his family, but on sex
Yep.
in England.
And he hates himself,
He also hates French girls.
hates French girls. He is...
And he hasn't seen his
yeah.
pecker since when? That's his...
Oh, it's been a while. He wants
It's
some
been a while.
toad-looking women.
Since he was in high school.
Wow. Okay, well,
He doesn't groom well. Okay, there
And
you go.
it shows.
That's Horan Zevon, we say goodbye. And ladies and gentlemen, our official Craigslist Freak of the Week with 73.7% of your vote. It was nominee number 2, Buzz Allrim.
let's get buzzed. Man for anyone, 32 years old, Montreal. Loyal drone worker bee looking for my queen. I'm a beekeeper, an enthusiast, and looking for my own queen to worship and serve. I've been obsessed with bees since childhood and have a farm with over 100 hives. I want to act out my ultimate fantasy and live like my insect children. Man or woman, as long as you can play the role of queen. I want to go out in a field of my hive fields and be desecrated by my queen. I will be dressed as a bee and would love if you did it too, but that's totally not necessary if you don't want to. After all, I serve you. I want to buzz around the fields and have you cover me in your royal jellies. We will move from hive to hive and collect honey from the combs. I will smoke the hive and show you how I collect the sweet nectar. We will fill jars, and after, I will strip naked. Cover me in raw honey as I joe for you. The bees will now be whipped into a frenzy and swarm all around us after being smoked out of the hives, and I will be horny and ready to die for my queen. You will mount me for your breeding pleasure and then use your stinger or symbolic toys I have created to sting and prod me and then devour me as the queen does to her rivals. Put me out of my misery for trying to usurp your throne as you lick the nectar from my corpse and I get off again and again. Can't wait to serve your colony with my colon mouth and anything else.
All right, Buzz Allrim. Ladies and gentlemen, our official Craigslist Freak of the Week. Moving on to the Freak of the Year playoffs. Congratulations, and thank you for your votes.